Hello everyone and welcome back to Butter Plays Something. We were playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. And wah! That was fucking freaky. Okay, well before we head on then, I'm gonna do the intro and say, hey, I'm Butter, let's play something. Okay, you're back. That was weird. Give me a ring on someone. Say, hey, just had a tech issue with my shit.
Jensen, you asshole, you cost me my job.
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Sarif Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know?
Yes,
It's been a
yes.
long week.
You're
And
welcome.
then all this crap. But thanks. I mean it.
Maybe you could look me in the eye when you say thanks, then I'll know you mean it. What's up?
Thank God Mr. Sarif sent some of his security here to watch the building. On maintaining a safe environment and an ethical
Ooh.
approach.
Is this fucking bitch that hates me? Have anything new in here? Oh, for Pete's sake.
Access granted.
Mirror, blah. Nope. And bullshit from TYM because they're in the pocket. Wayne Haas. Why do you... Oh, because I hacked into the thing? Fuck off. Maybe out here we'll be able to say something about the... Merchants located in city hubs are not only sell you goods and property, they also buy some from you. Fuck yes, I want that. God. I have so much stuff to sell. Ah. Loading screens. Loading screens. Okay, well, aside from the burning cars, seems somewhat safe here.
And you'll give me a nice excuse to mess you up.
Well, okay. Well,
Arresting taggers? No wonder the city's all fucked up.
Just because there's a riot doesn't mean it's suddenly legal to start spraying your gang signs all over the city. Damn eyesore if you ask me.
Shouldn't you be guarding the morgue? I heard it's nice, easy access over the precinct.
oh,
Keep pushing
shit.
me, punk. You'll see what happens.
Come on, brother.
Yeah. What's going on over
Jensen,
You've got no
you might want to
right.
get off the streets. It's not safe for anyone.
What'd I do?
Move it along, sir. Do not stay in the streets.
here? Okay, I'll go in the alleys. That's totally safer,
Seen
right?
footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people are probably freaking out for nothing.
You know, what if it's true, man? An army of COG soldiers? Detroit will be a police state. No.
Yeah. What about these two? What you talking about? Nothing. Alright. Where's that going? Alright, that's going up there. I can now high jump and get up there and all that. But we want to go back here.
You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men.
Who was it that sent you? DuPont? Rothschild? They could shut me up, but the truth always serves
You
me.
guys falling for this?
Going on because
Open
of
your
that
eyes,
augmented
my
soldier
friends.
story.
There's a goddamn riot going on and you want to chat me up?
Oh, shut up.
Training exercises for augmented soldiers? How did they think this was gonna go over with the public?
You okay,
Assumptions.
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad we got off the streets.
I almost shit myself when that group of cops came blazing around the corner.
We were seconds from getting trampled.
Actually, we're getting pretty near the limb clinic, too. Oh, shit, it's not looking happy out here. Okay, well, first... Good.
What's your pleasure, friend?
I have 12,000 credits, and I want to see how much you can give me for this stuff. Alright. Keep that, keep that, keep that. Sell all that. Okay, looking in here, we want to sell the Peps itself. So this we're keeping. Really? Oh, and we're selling that.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Now what does this look like? Oh, it's emptied out significantly. That's beautiful. Okay. So, Taggart's over there. We've got the limb clinic there. Can I, like, not get to work? Yeah, that shit's closed down.
Sir, why are you out of the streets? You incite these people to more violence.
Really?
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you...
See, that's reasonable. But when it's like, hey, why are you augmenting a person out in the street? You're gonna cause these people to be violent. Fucking excuse me? Because of what I'm wearing or something?
I had the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, that doesn't.
If I ask real nice.
He also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
Yeah, it's
The one he
Vicus.
was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a
Oh,
private
it
detective named
wasn't
Brett
Picus.
Bradford. He lives on Earl's Court. In case you want to get chatty with him too.
Yay, we have a side quest. But first we're gonna buy some praxis and then do a bunch of leveling up. A bunch of leveling up. Such as stealth that can go through laser beams. That'd be a good one. Bless you.
This isn't a good time, sir. We're trying to clear the streets.
God, they should call in the National Guard or something.
Will you be purchasing anything
Yeah,
today?
he looks really fucking concerned. Buy! Praxis kit! 2 of them, why not? Because I got that kind of dough.
Sir.
Okay, time to upgrade so much stuff. 6 Praxis available. Okay, I don't want the Typhoon. Attacks against harmful gases is good. Faster regenerating. I don't care about Analyze. Cybernetic arm prosthesis. This is recoil reduction. I don't care about that. Aim stabilizer. So it's not affected by movement. Cloaking system. Become invisible. Retinal prosthesis. Protection against the effect of concussion grenades. Why not? Smart vision. See through walls. Sure. That's something to turn on, but whatevs. Yeah, we'll buy the cloaking system. Just so we have it to get through lasers really quick. And then we will get a little bit better. Nope. recharge. I want to buy more batteries because they don't refill on their own. This is dumb. This is dumb. Excuse me, sir. I'm on my way to a very important engagement with a side quest. City hubs feature hidden side quests that can be triggered by talking to the right people. Also, nobody's gonna acknowledge that my HUD wigged the fuck out. There's a door up here. Maybe I can get it this time? Yeah, security rating 4. Making you my bitch. Disconnect. Oh, fucking second thing. This poops! Hack. Sensitive data uncovered.
Access
Downloading.
granted.
Got some more XP. And door. Nothing. Apparently. Oh, you need a lot of upgrades to go to this one. And what's up here? Is an officer.
Out of the way.
Yeah. Thought there was some sort of upgrade up here. Maybe not. Ooh, there is. A pocket secretary. Wait till you can see the green light on the camera before taking the shot. Aim for the area between the cops and the protesters that both think the other side fired first. There might be a riot without your help. If that happens, just drop everything and get out. You'll get paid either way. Wow. The guys are fucking champs there. Okay, so let's drop a sniper rifle and then pick up a sniper rifle. They sell decently. Inventory. And drop. Can I push it a little more? Drop. No. Oh, I can't. Oh, but I wanted. I can. Oh, there we go. That'll do. This is mine. Drop it. Take that. We're gonna sell it.
How may I be of service?
Oh, you can be less creepy. Can you? Can you be less creepy? 1500. All right.
See you soon.
And mine. Okay. So now we go back to Earl's Court, which is one of these buildings. Next is not run, bumpers run. That one! Alright, cool. Climb the old fire escape. Oh my god, shut up. I should just like... Hold on. He seems a little tired. I want to use my tranquilizer rifle, please. You should take a nap. Also, nobody saw anything. In the building! Isn't this where we knocked out all those dudes? I was across from it. What are we doing over here? I totally forgot. Quests. Pritchard created backdoor access. Private detective named Brent Redford.
You're gonna stay a while. You mind taking your shoes off? I just had the floors waxed. And if you wouldn't mind tidying up a little.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna put another bullet in you.
Well, we can't have that happening. So I'm glad I got here. Hi.
Jensen.
You don't look like you're in good
Christ.
shape.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Private
Answers
detective
for
through the
favors.
thing.
There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No. No time. They could be back. Any minute. Find the kit quickly. If you want answers.
I'll be back.
Radford's drama quit.
Did you
Radford's
find the
trauma
kit?
kit.
Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
Yeah.
This should
we
help
can
with
do
the
that right
pain.
off the start.
Now tell me what's going on.
If you try to
Those
dick me
sons
over
of
with shit.
bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to
Oh,
run a
you're
background
a
check on
smart
me.
one.
Detective. Or I was. Until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people. Trying to dig up your...
Oh crap, I haven't
dirt.
been paying
What
attention
people?
to personality type.
What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches. They're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I put it all... I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows. Michelle knows more. You need to stop. You need to stop them.
Yes, very.
Fuck. You robot. This is all...
Fine, whatever.
Okay.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I...
Yeah. Details. Okay.
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Come
Tell
on.
me.
Specifics.
Do robots believe... Do robots...
Oh,
I know
shut
you're
up.
in a...
Just find her.
Why did Sarif stop the investigation?
You wouldn't believe me even
Sarif would...
close enough.
Illuminati, alright, cool.
Who did
this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them.
What were they looking...
You robot. They want to...
Alright, I'm out.
I'm leaving.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
I know what morphine does. I also know what 9mm...
You need a doctor.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be...
Radford. Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Alpha.
Because it
is
ain't
definitely
right.
the way to go.
You can't go changing the way things
Some
are.
big, strong alpha
You can't
spike.
replace the real thing with an imitation.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block.
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot. You don't know what I've been through.
Convince Radford the suicide isn't the answer. With appease
I don't think
to
you
Alpha.
really want to die, Radford. I think you're just scared. I was scared too. I didn't ask for any of this. Just
I didn't
like
ask
I
for
didn't
this.
ask for a bullet in the gut. But you can't blame me, or Sarif, or technology for what's happening here.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you and your damn past. I never should have taken the job. But I needed the work, the money. Even if I wanted to, I can't afford the fucking augmentation surgery. And I can't live like a cripple for the rest of my life.
Living through adversity is what makes us human. It's not flesh and blood or even bone that defines us.
Real
I might be
talk
more
with
machine
Adam
than
Jensen.
flesh, but I'm still alive. I'm still human.
You got heart. For a robot, I'll give you that. Tell you what, I'll play along with this little after-school special you got going on here. I'll get through this. But not because of this lovey-dovey bullshit charade. I'll live for the truth. For revenge.
Yeah.
Whoever hired those suits, I'm going after those sons of
Whatever
bitches.
helps you sleep at night.
I don't care how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jensen, I don't know how bad you think your wounds were, but your boss, your friend Sarif, they butchered you. Went too far with the operation. You were an experiment, a test. But he's the one that made you a weapon. Almost makes me feel bad for you. Almost.
I don't need your fucking pity. Alright. So I convinced you to live. Suppose you'll be wanting to keep your stuff. Doesn't look like you have anything worth taking out. Anyway, so onwards to the alley to find your shit. Oh, I can't go out that way. I need to be able to run for longer.
Pritchard, I located Radford.
Long way.
He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of
Oh,
him?
what happened
He's
to
in
this
pretty bad
guy?
shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed. Okay?
Wasn't planning on it.
Francis, I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah.
Mr. Gray.
Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more he can take. That's why we need Smith.
I want to know how the phone conversation goes. Snoopy, Snoopy.
Tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down. Right. Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
I got a man down here.
What? No.
I've got you covered. It's you or me.
Apparently I did.
No more.
Get him.
Stop.
like this at all.
Oh. There's a dude I gotta take out. Huh.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing. Flips him to the outside. Machine pistol, revolver. Ooh, do we have a Darren Stevens? Got a name on this guy for some reason. Can't afford to tip off the target or Seraph. I trust you'll exercise due diligence. Interesting. Bodyguard, bodyguard. Going down right this way. Okay, now get out of here before police notice me or something. Right in the side of the head. Alright, so we got this computer that's gonna have stuff in it. A bit of clearance. Slow that down. Awesome.
Access granted.
Ooh, almost to another praxis. It's good work, Brian. Keep it up. Mr. Seraph, I found Adam Jensen's psych eval following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. I managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it, at least not yet. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't paint a pretty picture. It mentions the problems with authority figures, the disregard for chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing, when you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines, so here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. It's like a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation work to read like just cause. Most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psych eval buried. Gonna restart this. Are we recording again? We'll do another sync afterwards. Hot off the presses, Radford. Here's a little nugget I gleaned off the PC you meant Boo or X-Boo. How is that even pronounced? I was hoping to get a bit more, but some nuclear snake was hounding my trace and I had to jump networks. When I tried to reconnect, my tunnel was caved. Whoever that was, they're good. I'm not going to risk going back in anytime soon. P.S. Consider my debt paid. This is the last time I do a job without the money up front. To Megan. Re-paternity test. Hey Megan, I know you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all graphs earlier, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it? The short answer to the original breakdown I sent to this is yes. The DNA samples are remarkable and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We've been working with Versalice's new chaos model Genomatrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of our mitochondria, which is passed on uninterrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you set fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who's ahead of the genetic curve by one step, maybe two. You know what this could mean for medicine alone? You have a living, breathing Nobel Prize on your hands. The thing is, I can't tell you if this is a natural leap in evolution, or something done to the mother while the baby was in vitro. But I do know that this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria don't lie. Re-paternity test. Keep digging. I had a friend at the GeneView Labs run the test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up, and his dad carries no common phenotypes either. Probability of parentage 0. Redford, I strongly advise you. This is from Frenetic Pony, aka David Seraph. I strongly advise you not to. I've heard enough and I want nothing to do with White Helix. The less I know, the better, and I advise you to follow suit. In fact, consider your contractual obligations fulfilled, this investigation over. I'll get in touch to organize the rendering and payment of bills for your service. But before that, Brent said... Well, screw it. In reverse. Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally backtracked some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past through their medical files. Arthur had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family is a ghost, but he couldn't hide Margie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then-employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all its files and employment records were lost and the Jensens stayed invisible mostly. Here's the thing. 1 minute Adam doesn't exist, and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pull their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens have tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he was placed in their hands. Hope that helps. He forwarded to Seraph saying, I thought this was pretty interesting. I'm going to start digging around some more info on this White Helix Labs. Could lead to a big break in the case behind a mysterious boy wonder. And Dave said, no! New lead, Michelle Walters. Hey, B, got a tip for you on that case you're working. There's a woman named Michelle Walters. She worked at that lab you mentioned, White Helix. She's a nurse and good friends with the Jensens, particularly Arthur. She's living in Detroit now in Brooklyn Court. There's just one problem. According to my initial probes, she's senile, but you've always had a way with the ladies. Maybe we can coax some information from her. So this is how we found out more about me. Okay. Into the safe. Captured too low? Is my capture not at level 5? Son of a bitch! I need 15 experience to get one more. I don't... What can I do for 15 experience? I know that there's a wall over here that maybe I can jump. Does jumping this help? We're gonna put this over here. Boom. Boom. Does that help? No, that didn't help.
It's just embarrassing. Take whatever they want.
I know, right? What the
What
hell?
if this wasn't the first time? Some gang leader out here could have profiles of every cop on the force. They may even know where we live.
Dang, that's scary.
As long as the media doesn't get hold of this. If they do, we're gonna get reamed in public by the mayor. You know how much the commission loves that.
We already got the feds in there, looking at us and shaking their heads like we're a bunch of naughty children.
Oh, I know how to get that extra experience. There's this over here that has all that. I'm pretty sure I have the AUG that lets me walk through all that. Legs, 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 legs. No, thermal armor? Yeah, shock resistant. Zappy, zappy, zap. Yeah, got that praxis. Okay, let's upgrade our hacking to level 5 then. Which is something that apparently I had never done. Confirm. Oh my god, I'm so glad I was close to that. That was embarrassing. Okay, time to hack. Do I get that data cache if I do it like this?
Access granted.
Yeah, I do. Sweet. What do we got? Credits. Photographs. Ebook. Photographs. Added 1 photographs. Is that like a thing I can look at? Ebooks. Hearts of Steel. Fire destroys White Helix Labs. Firefighters were called to White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze. By the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for comment, but a pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. The message was later removed when firefighters began pulling the bodies from the wreckage. The recovery operations are currently ongoing, Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated that the circumstances behind the blaze are, quote, very suspicious. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic diseases. Okay, guys, we're gonna call it right there, and then we're gonna go see this Michelle. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter.com/Boaterbug and support me on Patreon.com/Boaterbug. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.